Welcome everyone, we're going to be looking at Legends Arceus' new features in this video right now. We got some really huge, juicy surprises that they dropped in the Pokemon Presents. Now, if you've missed the Pokemon Presents, fear not, we're going to look at all the big things for Pokemon Legends Arceus right here in this video, including new forms, and not only new forms, new Pokemon themselves, which I think is crazy. They actually did a combo there, 1-2 punch right there, giving us something that we did not even anticipate. A lot of people were expecting and hoping for maybe new forms, but they were not expecting new Pokemon altogether. So let's have a look at the actual trailer and go through it. It starts off with what you'd usually expect, sort of a cinematic thing with the 3 starters that we're going to be getting to choose from. By the way, which one are you choosing? Let me know down below in the description. And I suppose the Pokemon that gets the most popularity, I'll choose for my playthrough when I stream it here on YouTube, okay? Don't forget to drop a sub for that too, by the way. So this was that was that. Let's check out this. There's so much in here, guys. It's nuts. There's so many new features, so many new things. And this Legends Arceus, so far, we still do not know that it's going to be online or not. It's very, very open world, and it's sort of like your typical JRPG style kind of playthrough. It looks like that. You are allowed to encounter Pokemon. You encounter them in an instance by throwing your Pokeball near them with a Pokemon, and they can actually attack you as a human being. These Pokemon will be able to knock you out, which I think is bizarre. It's nuts. So you gotta be careful. Very similar, like reminiscing from like old Final Fantasy games, kind of like that. That there is a new Pokemon right there, guys. We're gonna see a little bit more about him in a second. He's an evolution of Stantler. Wow. I thought it was just a new form. No, it's a completely new Pokemon. Here we got Jubilife Village. So going way back, of course, we're going back hundreds of years here in this game. We are in the historical era, and this place is not even called Sinnoh, not yet, but it does have a new name, which you will see in a second. As you can see, guys, stealth is going to be a big feature in this game, and they're showcasing that right now. You want to be able to get to certain Pokemon stealthily, because if you can't, they're going to notice you, they're going to run away, and so on. So as you can see here, that there is a new form, a Growlithe. It's a new form of Growlithe, guys. Crazy, all right? It is also different typing. It seems to be rock and fire type as opposed to just fire type. I can't wait to get it, because actually Growlithe Arcanine is my favorite Pokemon line. I'm looking forward to this. We have base camps, a new feature for you guys to heal up and rest, sort of like you might be able to do in Breath of the Wild, because there's a lot of similarities here, and you will be able to do that. There's flying. We did see this in some of the leaks. This is a new form of bravery, is it? This is a different form of that Pokemon, so it's pretty cool. New form of, actually not new form Basculin, actually an evolution, Basculegion, which we'll see more of later, and that again is new evolution, new Pokemon, new evolution of Stantler, which we'll see as well in a sec with the names and all that stuff. But we can go riding, we can go surfing, and there's actually some feature we can fly. Okay, there's one more feature we did not get shown in this trailer, and that was climbing. Well, let's have a look at the climbing leak in a minute, because they actually do have that content in the game already. It was leaked from an earlier Hong Kong thing, but we'll look at that in a second. Here we have the Blood Moon Rises effect for Pokemon Legends Arceus, the equivalent of Blood Moon Rising in Breath of the Wild. And they become all super hostile, they go raging, and they come to attack you. I wonder if they do become more powerful, but dude, this looks pretty cool, sort of survival thing. We also see here Agile style and Strong style, which are going to be different. They're going to give you different benefits. The battles are not working conventionally in this game. It's not just one turn sort of business. If you use Agile style, you might be able to get 2 turns in a row. Your speed increases, and if your speed is increased to enough, far more than the enemy Pokemon you're facing, you'll be able to go multiple times in a row. If you do the strong mode, it's the other way around. Your power goes up, but your speed goes down, and the enemy Pokemon will be able to move multiple times in a row. So, there's actually loads of Pokemon they show in here, loads of frames. They don't really tell us much about the story, and again, Arceus is missing. They don't really tell us anything about that here in this game. Here they again show us another sort of cartoon thing, but we move on here and we start seeing some of the details of the different Pokemon and such. We will be looking at that in a second. So different forms and different Pokemon. That basically there sums up the trailer for Legends Arceus. So here is that Hong Kong leak from ages ago. Here we see the bravery silhouetted out for some reason in this clip. But this is the new form of bravery that we just saw. He is the flying mechanic. Now here's the new form of the Stantler evolution. The riding mechanic. We do not see the surfing mechanic in this leak, but we do see a climbing mechanic, and as people have pointed out, this looks like a Gallade, but not like any Gallade, not like a normal Gallade. It looks like a new form of Gallade, or possibly a new evolution. Who knows? We did not get it seen or shown in that trailer, sadly, so it still remains a mystery. But I guess we're going to have to wait. Maybe we're going to get another trailer. That's possible. Maybe we'll get another trailer before this releases. That's rather likely because it's quite a while away. And we might get that after Diamond and Pearl releases around Christmas for another sort of update, direct, or whatever. But there we go. We're going to see new forms for that. As for the new Pokemon that are completely new evolutions, we have Weirdeer for the Stantler evolution that we were looking at that will act as our riding. This is the big horn Pokemon. Normal Psychic type, normal Psychic. Okay, it's a pretty interesting combo. Definitely protecting you from ghost types. Pretty cool. But Dark is still going to be devastating to you. This is a Pokemon that's close with people and helps make their lives possible, which is interesting wording. In the Hisui region, by the way, not Sinnoh as we said, Hisui region, Stantler can evolve into Weirdeer. This Pokemon has been treasured since long ago by the people of this region for whom it is indispensable. It grows much larger when it evolves, and garments with the fur shed from its beard, tail, and legs are highly prized for their top-notch protection against the cold. Okay, and it emits psychic energy from the orbs in its antlers. As we can see, the orbs are in there, just like Stantler has orbs there too. Using the black orbs at the base of its antlers, this Pokemon generates and unleashes psychic energy powerful enough to distort space. Weirdeer searches a safe path by using its antlers like antennae, running at the head of its herd and leading young Stantler. Okay, so that's one of the new Pokemon here. Then we have Basculegion. This one right here, Water Ghost. Cool. Okay, Water Ghost is the big fish Pokemon. And its story, as they mentioned to us in the actual trailer, was quite dark. It's made up of the lost souls of some of its unevolved Pokemon died upstream or something, and they're all put together. Anyway, let's read it together. Battling together with this mournful souls of its comrades. Okay, Basculin in the Hisui region can evolve into this Pokemon. This evolution occurs when a Basculin is possessed by the souls of other Basculin from its school that could not withstand the harsh journey upstream. Basculegion fights together with these souls, which attack opponents as if a will of their own. The moment, also tremendous unflagging physical ability, okay? The moment this Pokemon senses animosity, it will become enraged and attack relentlessly until the enemy is defeated. This Pokemon gains power from the souls possessing it, letting it swim on and on without tiring. So that's our surf mechanic. Again, Water Ghost, another cool Pokemon to be added to the addition here. Then we have the new forms that they showed us here. We have Hisuian Bravery here, which has a nice glowing helmet here, which is cool. Pre-discovered appearance looks like this, as we saw, and this is the new form. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's have a read of this one. This is Psychic Flying. It's very heavy on the Psychic types. Psychic Flying definitely looks like a Psychic type, but there's it using a move here, which looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. A solitary bird Pokemon that flies in from the north in winter. When Rufflet in the Hisui region evolve, they become Hisuian Bravery. In the winter, this Pokemon flies in from somewhere further north. It's larger than the previously discovered form of Bravery and tends to live alone rather than in flocks. So, a very giant bird of prey, that will be our flying mechanic. Shockwave of psychic power. Hisuian Bravery can imbue its eerie screeches with psychic power to generate powerful shockwaves. It then uses its sharp talons to tear at and seize prey weakened by these shockwaves. Apparently, it can also use psychic power to sharpen its sixth sense and enter a trance that boosts its physical abilities. Interesting. So it's a psychic flying, but maybe a physical Pokemon, physical fighter, may be pretty good for that. And I'm intrigued about that, because all up to now, I think psychic Pokemon have, generally speaking, been specials, with like one or two exceptions. And then we have my favorite ones right here, a Hisuian version of my favorite line, which is the Hisuian Growlithe. Let's look at this. Fire Rock type. It's a scout Pokemon, still small, still cute. Looks really strange, but you know, soft fur, stony horn. This is Growlithe. as it appears in the Hisui region. Its Hisuian form has longer, more voluptuous fur than the previously discovered form of Growlithe. This soft, heat-retaining fur helps the Pokemon thrive even in the frigid Hisui region. The sharp horns on its head is made of rock, but it breaks easily, so Hisuian Growlithe use it only when it'll have the greatest effect. That's kind of weird. I don't know what they mean by it'll break. Like, is that not its head? What happens after it breaks? I can't wait to see what the evolution of this is. A wary Pokemon that guards its territory with a partner. Hisuian Growlithe are highly vigilant and tend to be seen watching over their territory in pairs. Apparently, they have lived apart from humans for a long time and are unused to being around people. Building trust with a Hisuian Growlithe takes time. Very cute though, looks very nice. Darker colors on the red here and the brand new fur. I'm really intrigued to see how this goes with this evolution here. Here we have information about base camps, which is going to be a place you can rest with if you're being attacked by Pokemon in the wild and so on. It's your surveying outpost first of all. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village to set out on an excursion, your first stop will be one of these base camps that will serve as a handy outpost for your work. You can stop by for a rest during an excursion, letting your team of Pokemon recover their health. So like a Pokemon Center out in the wild. Really cool. Or you can use the camp workbench to craft some items. Yes, there is crafting in this game. We'll be seeing that in just a second too. You may be unable to go on with your survey if you take too much damage. That's you, by the way, not your Pokemon. That's you. Whether it's caused by wild Pokemon attacks or falling from high places. If you get in danger, don't be reckless. Use your base camp to full effect as you carry out your survey work. So here's the crafting right here. As we look at a closer picture of this was shown in the game. We can collect different pieces, different materials, and we'll be able to form different balls. And we did happen to see footage of not just this old ancient form of Pokeball, but also the Great Ball in the actual game. And there's also heavy balls too. Heavy balls are like stealth balls. They'll be more effective on Pokemon that did not see you coming. Make items through your crafting. As you're exploring, you'll collect all kinds of materials that you can use for crafting, combining items to make new ones. For example, if you combine an apricorn and a type of stone called a tumblestone, you'll be able to craft a regular ball. You can craft items using this workbench found at base camps and in Jubilife Village. They show us a Pokeball here, which we know. We can craft smoke bombs in this picture right here, which will help increase your stealth against enemy Pokemon, and you'll be able to just crawl up there. And you can see in the picture here, they actually have a heavy ball in that picture too. That's right there, because this here is the smoke bomb, right? They look like they have the revives, and as for behind the craft symbol, I don't think we can see anything behind it, but there is probably something behind there too. And here they talk about the heavy balls here. So if you're not noticed by a Pokemon, it will have a better effect. Very different from the heavy balls in the main games. Alright guys, that's Legends Arceus. One last little piece of information from this that they did show us in the trailer. It is going to have Pokemon Home compatibility. When exactly we don't know, but that means you are going to be able to catch these new forms and new Pokemon and bring them to your Pokemon Home collection. Phenomenal. I can't wait to see what this game is made of when it finally comes out. I can't wait to see the new forms, evolutions, the new Pokemon and all that stuff. It's going to be cool. And there's going to be more, like I said, that new Glade looking thing, climbing mechanic we haven't seen yet. Another new Pokemon to be displayed. So this pretty much confirms it, guys. Lots of new footage in this, lots of new things, and I hope the story is going to be good too. Game Freak is the company behind this game, so it'll be really interesting to see what they make of it, especially after their Sword and Shield story. Well, let's see, because this is obviously going to matter in this game. So, can't wait, guys. Huge. Drop a sub if you did enjoy this. Leave a like and leave a comment about what you want to see me play and what are you most hyped for in this game too. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys around in the next video. Till then, have a good one. Bye.